Hi, girls. Happy Wednesday. We are halfway through our week, so awesome job with everything we've been doing so far. I just want to go over a couple of things from yesterday's lesson that we were noticing. Our glow is that when we are splitting up our number line, we're splitting them up into equal parts. We're partitioning them correctly based on the fraction they're asking for. So if they say our number line needs to be split up into fourths, we're able to put them into 4 equal parts. So that's awesome. Keep up that good work. Something we're sitting around here at, that we're at a grow area that we can move from here to here, is always to remember that our denominator stays the same. Okay, even if you have more than one whole, because our denominator is the total number of equal parts in just one whole. Okay, it's our numerator that we're counting up. When you get to a whole number, you don't need to change your denominator. It can stay the same. The number on the top, the numerator, it gets bigger. It gets one more as you skip along the number line. Okay, so keep that in mind as we're going forward, and we'll move from here all the way up to here. All right, let's have a look at today's I can statement. We're on Module 5, Lesson 17. I can practice placing various fractions on the number line. Okay, so lots of different types of fractions. We're going to build the number line, and then we're going to plot them on the number line. Okay, so let's get started. Looking at our board here, if I get this lined up correctly. Okay, what I have on here is my own very own version of Washington Park, right near our school, and there's big pond right in the middle. Okay, so if I start walking here at 0 kilometers, I haven't walked anywhere, this is my starting point, and I walk, all the way up to here, I'm at 6/4 of a kilometer, and that's where I stop to have a picnic. I've walked 6/4 of a kilometer. I'm feeling a little hungry and I could do with a snack. So I stop at 6/4 of a kilometer to have a snack and have my picnic. Once I've had my picnic, I continued walking all the way along here and I stopped at 13/4 of a kilometer to read my book. Beautiful view of the pond, stopped 13/4 of a kilometer to do some reading. Then after that, I walked a little bit more and I saw my friends were hanging out at the park. Okay. And they were there at 17/4 of a kilometer. Okay. So I stopped and had a little chat with my friends. And then I continued walking all the way down here after 5 kilometers and I got to my car. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out these numbers for us. This is my evaluation of what information I have. At 0 kilometers, that's when I started. Okay. At 6/4 of a kilometer, that's when I had my picnic. Okay. This was last summer. This was the walk I was doing, and I can't wait until I can do it again. 13/4 of a kilometer, that's when I stopped and read my book. Okay. I walked a little bit more, 17/4 of a kilometer, and I hung out with some friends for a little bit. Okay. Then I walked a little bit more, and after 5 full kilometers, I was back at my car. Okay. So what I need to ask myself is, how far did I walk in total? I started at 0 kilometers and I walked with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total spots. And I ended at 5 kilometers. Okay, so I'm going to put this on a number line. Okay, a nice long number line. Okay, and I right at the start here is 0 kilometers. Okay, and right at the end here is 5 kilometers because that's where I stopped to get my car. Okay, so I went from 0 kilometers all the way up to 5 kilometers. Okay, now I need to split it up, 0 to 5. So I can put 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers, and 5 kilometers. Okay, so let me label these. 0 kilometers, 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers, and 5 kilometers. Okay? Now I need to start putting the picnic, the reading, and the friends on my chart. Okay? Because 0 kilometers I can put right away on, this is where I started. Okay? And 5 kilometers right back here, this is where I was at my car. So I can already put my starting point and my car on here. These fractions, I'm a little uncomfortable with these because they're not right on my number line. So I need to put them on here. The most important thing that we can do is look at our denominator. Our denominator is in fourths. Okay, our denominator is 4. So we need to split up our whole kilometers, our whole part, into fourths, because that's what our denominator is. Our denominator is fourths, okay? So I can put it right on here. Okay, equal parts. So this is 0/4, 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. Okay, that's our whole. Okay, now I don't need to label them all, but I need to know that I have 3 lines to put on here to put them into equal spots, okay, of fourths. 1, 2, 3 lines to make 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts because they're in fourths. 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts from one whole. From 3 to 4 is one number, right? 3 add 1 gives us 4, so that's one whole. 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts to split it into fourths. Okay? What I can do is label my whole kilometers to make it a little easier. So 4/4, 5/4, 6/4, 7/4, 2 kilometers is equivalent, which means equal to 8/4. So 8/4, 9/4, 10/4, 11/4, 12/4 is equivalent to 3. 3 kilometers is equivalent to 12/4 of a kilometer. Okay, 12/4, 13/4, 14/4, 15/4, 16/4. A mouthful. 16/4 is equivalent or equal to 4 kilometers. 16/4, 17/4, 18/4, 19/4, and 20/4 is equal to or equivalent to 5 kilometers. 0/4 is 0 kilometers. 4/4 is 1 kilometer. 8/4 is 2 kilometers. 12/4 is 3 kilometers. 16/4 is 4 kilometers. 20/4 is 5 kilometers. Okay, let's start to put our points on here. So I have our starting point, which was 0 kilometers. Now the picnic, which I'm just going to label as P, our picnic, or my picnic, was at 6/4. So I can start and I can count all the way up, or I can start right here, 4/4. I know this is 5/4 because that's our next spot. So 4/4, 5/4. This one in here is 6/4, and 6/4 was our picnic. Okay, so I've got my picnic on here. 13/4 is where I'm reading. I'm going to label that as R. So 6/4, 13/4, so I can go all the way past 12/4, right? 6/4, 7/4, 8/4, 9/4, 10/4, 11/4, 12/4. Right in here is 13/4. Okay, and that is reading. Okay, so I walked just over 3 kilometers before I stopped to read. Okay, I didn't walk as far as 2 kilometers before I stopped for my picnic. I walked over 1 kilometer, but I did not walk a full 2 kilometers. I only walked 6/4. Okay, that's not enough. It's 2 kilometers. Okay, so now I have reading on there. I'm at my friends at 17/4. Again, I can go right here, 13/4, 13/4, 14/4, 15/4, 16/4. Right in here is 17/4, and that's when I met with my friends. So my friends were right here, reading was here, picnic was here. Okay? And I have my star and I have my car on there already. Okay? Star, car was on there. Now I have all my points on the number line now. Okay? So we can see how we can match up our equivalent fractions to our wholes. Then I could go in and label 5/4, 7/4, 9/4, 10/4, 11/4. We can do that. You don't necessarily need to do it. If you feel more comfortable doing that, then go ahead and add them all in. But the easiest way to do it is make sure that we have our whole numbers and our equivalent fractions that match that up. Okay? You will have more practice at that in lesson 17 on Zearn. So go ahead, log in there. Make sure you're doing all 4 parts. I still see some of us logging in, but we're not completing the full lesson, okay? Really important we go through all the steps. We are on Module 5, Lesson 17. If you're not there, make sure you catch up first, okay? Enjoy and happy Wednesday!